opponent he's faced. Will the streak continue tonight?
But what his opponent wants to know is what's important. What happens when he comes out and he can't hit me? How's he going to act then?
Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher. But if you're one of the two trainers, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Hanson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Unable to connect by Hanson. Gardner's banged by a big uppercut. Hanson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Left to the body. Committing up top now. He goes there again. Solid left hand to the head. And just grabbing onto his opponent. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Hands of Stone's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. A good counter punch by Gardner. And we come to the end of round number one. Hanson's back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
Well, a painter has his paintbrush, and I suppose a boxing trainer has his mitts. They are the tools of his trade. How does he use them?
Well, unfortunately, today, you have a lot of guys out there that have mitts on, but they know nothing about using them. You have a lot of guys that throw towels over their shoulders in the gym, but they're not teachers. They're not real trainers. You don't have the guys you had in the old days. If a guy knows how to use them, first of all, he keeps them in tight, doesn't keep them spread out. Where do you ever see a fighter where you're going to be hitting a guy where it's spread way out? So you want to keep it in the parameters that are real. Keep those mitts in close and keep them at the same sort of stages or the same kind of height where the punches should be going. And also you want to throw back at a guy. Yeah, you catch those punches a little bit, but then after he finishes, use your mitts for defensive purposes and punch back at him. Make sure he's moving his head and taking care of defense or respecting defense.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Hanson. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Hanson. Hands of Stone scoring with that right hand. And that's the end of round two. Hanson's punch stats tell the story of that last round, Teddy. He was just the busier man.
Yeah, he was the busier man. Not big blows, you know, not real damaging blows, but he controlled the tempo.
Comes across with a hook up top. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Did you see that? Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him. corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight. Or the
Keep them up. And now the ref saying, no, sir. Warning for the low blow. And he just holds on there. Well, he's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And an excellent uppercut by Hansen. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Off target with that hook. And he engages in the clinch. That's a well-scored left hand by Gardner. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of them. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
And that's the end of round 3. Having put his opponent down on the canvas, he's already easily taken the first 3 rounds of this fight as we begin round number 4, Teddy.
Well, it has been easy for him because his opponent has no defense. He just walks in and he's eating punches.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Hansen. Hansen's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, 1 or 2 wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first 2 punches, they set up the 3rd and 4th.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Hansen's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Hansen. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Oh! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? The bell. He is saved by the bell. Oh boy, Teddy, he's in a world of hurt now. Only 60 seconds in front of him.
And you know what? Less than 60 seconds. It took him 5 seconds to get him on that stool. So right now, they can't concentrate just on telling him things, and he needs to be told why he got hit. But they got to get ice on him, and they got to, right now, they have to revive him.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Gardner's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those? He is not in good shape. He could be solid. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. Hands of stones, arm to be raised in victory. He's still the champ.
Well, he got the kind of fight that he wanted, took advantage.
36 minutes still ahead of them here, round 1 of 12. Hanson's a real treat for these fans, a pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Now, every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean, the bell goes off, and bang, he's rushing to that fire, or to start the fire.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. What is it about the uppercut, Teddy? We see a guy here tonight that commits to throwing the uppercut. What is it about the uppercut that makes it such a dangerous punch?
Well, it's coming from underneath, and it's coming with a lot of power, a lot of force, coming from the legs, from the floor. And a lot of times you don't see it coming till it's too late.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Zoning in with the overhand left. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Hanson's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Hanson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
Good double jab by Hanson. We count down the final moments of this round. Hanson's corner has to feel good about what they just saw. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he was able to land more punches than his opponent. And Teddy, I mean, there are a lot of facets as to how you score a round. But at the end of the day, most people are going to go with the guy who landed more punches in a clean, effective way.
Yeah, exactly, especially if the other guy is not throwing enough. And right now, that's what's going on.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Hanson. Hanson's able to land a good, solid left hand. Hands of Stones, the victim of a powerful hook. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Hands of Stones on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Very accurate to the body with that left hook. Then he brings the right hand. A headshot blocked. You see him holding on. Hanson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Good job staying away from the danger there. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. What an excellent two-punch. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. Something has to change here. He cannot have another round like the round he just had. Look at his face.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, if it's a battle in a real war, sometimes you got to retreat. You have to know when to retreat. I think it's time right now you retreat a little bit. You know, you hold on. You blow this round. You don't worry about winning this round, but you get yourself together, get a little rest, and then you start making a plan of attack the next round.
Able to land the hook to the head. Hands of Stones getting the job done with hooks on the inside here, Teddy.
Well, right now, if I'm the opponent, you know what I do? I catch that hook on my glove, and bang, I shoot back a straight right hand.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. What a big shot. That combination puts him down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Well off the mark by Hands of Stone. Great work offensively landing that combination by Hansen. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Scored well up top. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Solid shot, the overhand left. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Hansen's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Hands of Stone's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Teddy's got this fight 3-0. That's easy to see. Hansen's been the more active guy. If you throw more punches, you're going to earn the judges' respect.
As long as the other guy's not landing the cleanest shots, even though he's not as active. But this is the kind of fight where he's just busier, he's doing more, and that's carrying him.
A rousing left hand by Hands of Stone. He's trying to get some energy back, and now he's tying up his opponent, just wasting some minutes. Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. You could tell that he was nearly out of gas, so now he's taking a little bit of a break. He's tying up.
Hey, look, airplanes have to land. They don't keep flying. They land so they can get refueled. He's getting refueled here a little bit. But his opponent, he gave him a landing strip. He should not have. He should have made him crash into the mountains.
Hands of Stone's combination punching is working well here. Good block. Hansen's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Hands of Stone, so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Look at that combination by Hands of Stone. And that's the end of round 4. I can't imagine that he's not going to look to change this here. I mean, early on, all we've seen is him getting hit by headshot after headshot from long range.
Well, he's got to start moving that head a little bit. I mean, there's 3 lines of defense, Joe. Either you use your legs, you move your head, or you block. He's got to use one of them. We got it. All right. All we need is water up there, and that's it.
We start a new round here. It's hard to believe that we're even in this round based on how that last round finished.
Well, if you ever watch some of those Houdini movies, you know, the great escape artist, kind of hard to believe he got out of some of those fixes he was in. You know, inside that box with chains around him underwater. He's going to have to do a Houdini right here.
Hands of Stone's putting his punches together now. That's a nice, big shot comes crashing home. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9.
It's over. The fight is over. Hands of Stone's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Hanson's now celebrating a win and, of course, enjoying still holding on to that belt. everybody. So glad you're with me. Round number one, scheduled for the championship. Barnett's clearly affected. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Down he goes in the early goings here. Barnett's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Super two-punch combo by Hands of Stone. Very nice defensive guard there. We're underway here. We've been talking in the lead-up to this fight about who has the advantage with the speed. Well, we know who that is. As for his opponent?
Well, his opponent's going to have to come up with something else, and what he's going to have to come up with is timing. You know, timing can negate speed.
How so?
Well, just making sure that before your opponent starts, you time him, you beat him to the mark. You're not as fast as him, but guess what? The good news, this is not a sprint. This is a boxing match. You can beat him to the mark. For all intents and purposes, you're fastest.
Good work defensively by Hands of Stone. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking. Good, solid right hand lands. That is a sharp uppercut by Barnett. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Scores up top with a left. Barnett's got to hope that these 60 seconds are going to pay off for him here. Went down hard in that last round. He's got to gather himself because you know his opponent's going to come right after him when that bell rings. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Not much action as he just ties up. Barnett's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Barnett's legs can't fail him now. Oh, my, is he taking damage. Hanson's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Oh, and a big right hand lands. Wow! And for the second time tonight, he goes down. Barnett's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Hanson. Little head knocking with that right hand. Hanson's putting forth an uppercut on the inside. I mean, that is the perfect punch at the perfect place, right on the inside there.
No, it is, Joe. To be a complete fighter, you have...
Barnett stunned by that shot. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side.
A fierce right hand by Hanson. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? The ref stops the fight. Hanson's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. Hands of Stone's done it his way. Still. screaming, I'm just... Round 1 of 12. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Hands of Stone's been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knock out man after man, they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind. Get rid of that guy.
Tonight we have a guy who has a very powerful uppercut. Is there one characteristic that most guys who are able to throw that uppercut well have?
Well, they snap their shoulder up. They explode that shoulder towards the ceiling. And they go right through the guy's chin, not to the surface. They want to go right through.
A well-placed left hand up top. Solid right by Vaughn. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Halfway through round number 1. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Hits him in the mug with the right. By a shot upstairs. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Hands of Stone's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Vaughn's inability to really step on that gas pedal a bit, just be a little more offensive-minded, is really catching up with him. That last round was unimpressive.
It's just not his temperament. And you know what? I'm afraid it's not going to change right now. It's kind of like being in a room, being in a party with somebody, and you say, hey, come on, talk a little bit more. You know, everybody else is talking. It's just not his way. He's not a talker. This guy is not a busy fighter.
That's a solid right hand by Hands of Stone. And a sharp hook by Hansen. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well.
Keep it going.
Job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Hands of Stone. Halfway through round number 2. Hansen's right hand scores well. Blocks away that headshot. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Hands of Stone. That's a good left hand by Hands of Stone. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. That left hand over the top, he's accurate with it. Good biting, snapping shot by Hansen. They both decide to bring it. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Vaughn. Hands of Stone's commitment to being judicious and effective really worked out well there. The punch stats prove it. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Hansen's left now getting into the mix. Hands of Stone's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Hansen's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, Does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. To the head he goes with a left hand. Nice two-punch combo by Hands of Stone. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Hansen. Hands of Stone's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Beginning of round number 4. Teddy, the way your scorecard reads, he's up 3 rounds to zip. Good, accurate punching, earning him that lead.
Yeah, very conservative, hasn't wasted anything, but as you just touched on, has made everything count.
Turns over that hook upstairs. Hands of Stone's landing that hook on the inside. What does he see that's so hard to see there? It doesn't look like there's much target there with all that crowding on the inside, but he's landing it.
Yeah, well, he's doing what you want him to do from a trainer's perspective. He's not waiting for the opening. He's creating the opening. You made a really good point. What does he see? He might not see something right away, but by the time he throws the punch, all of a sudden the opening presents itself.
Vaughn's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Hands of Stone's left landing well. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Vaughn's been hurt by that shot. He got solid. There he goes. He goes down from that headshot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Vaughn's now getting back up off the canvas. There he is from long range using that jab.
Joe, if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Targeting that overhand left. Hands of Stone's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. And round 4 comes to an end. Vaughn's head has turned into one big target for his opponent. Teddy, he cannot get out of the way of this attack.
No, he acts like a guy who gets insulted if you miss him.
A huge power punch by Hands of Stone. Doing very nicely, staying way out of range of danger and utilizing his jab.
And usually he's a guy, if we were talking about basketball, he's a guy who likes to be in the paint. Hit some layups, do a little dunking. Hey, he's got a jump shot.
And he's holding. Good flush shot by Hansen. A solid, true uppercut by Hansen. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Hands of Stone. Punches and bunches, combination up top. What a great job He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Hansen. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Now hugging on the inside. Nice strike after catching one by Hansen. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities.
He is not in good shape. And banging away he goes. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. This fight is over. Vaughn's night. and welcome to our World Championship pay-per-view action. Alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. So glad you're with us as we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan. A very highly anticipated rematch in our main event. 12 rounds of middleweight action. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Hanson's supremely confident here. Look at him make his way down to the ring. You can just see it in every step that he takes. Simpson's coming down to the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this ring walk. Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. Hanson's won every single one of his fights by knockout.
Yeah, and I think the anticipation in the air is twofold. One is, are they going to see another knockout? The other is, what happens if he hits his opponent and he's still there?
Scored well with that right hand to the body. Simpson's defense is paying off now. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Hands of Stone. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Teddy, throughout your career, you've had a game plan weeks in advance of the stylistic matchup. Now, here we have a unique one because clearly we got one guy who wants to get to the inside, and then we got our man here, the counterpuncher.
Yeah, well, the counterpuncher has to be cognizant of countering, punching at the right distance before the aggressive fighter, his opponent, gets in too close. And then, of course, his opponent, he wants to be in a real close where he takes room away, where there's no room for mistakes. And that's really what the counterpuncher lives with. That's why he needs distance. He wants room to make you make a mistake where he can pop you.
And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Hanson. Unbelievable. Big shot. Simpson's down. He is down. Give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Last 10 seconds. Combination to the head. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. End of that round. And the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook. Get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Little volume punching to the body there. Halfway through this round here. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Hands of Stone. Not able to land the headshot. Good right hand. Hanson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Hanson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Hands of Stone starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. A crushing two-punch combo by Hanson. And we come to the end of round number 2. Hanson's able to land at a good connect percentage. Look at the punch stats. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Hanson's punch is far off the target. Hands of Stone's work on the inside is very impressive, especially with the hook. You know, some guys are just made for this kind of fighting, aren't they, Ted?
Yeah, they are. First of all, he throws short punches, and on the inside, that's what you want to do. You don't want to leave an opening where your opponent can counter back. You want to keep everything tight. He throws a beautiful textbook tight left hook.
Simpson's on the receiving end of a hook. That was not well targeted by Hands of Stone.